As a Christian, as a minister of God, as a child of God, somebody involved in active ministry and serving in the day-to-day activities at your church, you're going to find yourself in situations whereby you have to address an audience. It doesn't necessarily have to be preaching to a congregation, really. When we talk about public speaking in church, in Christians, most minds run to preaching on the pulpit, but it could be as simple as addressing your peers or giving feedback to your leaders, or sitting in a meeting. All those require a confidence and public speaking, and some people are not that confident. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how you can build your confidence as a minister in public speaking, and also if you are a Christian YouTuber. So just keep watching. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning. Thank you so much for always commenting, sharing the content. Thank you for honoring me with your presence. You are blessed. I always pray for you. Thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. Please consider turning your notification bell on so you don't miss the next time I post a new video. If you're new here and you're joining us for the very first time, thank you so much for coming. My name is Priscilla. Welcome to Prissy Carlos, the channel. And this is for everyone. If you're returning, if you're new, please like the video because it goes a long way. It may seem like a simple gesture, but it goes a long way. Please consider liking the video. So today I'm going to share with you how you can build your confidence and be comfortable while speaking to an audience. Public speaking. I know not so many of us are good in that. Not so many of us can comfortably sit in front of a camera and speak. So I'm going to take you through how I was able to build my confidence, how I'm able to express myself, and I know that this will work for you if you're having trouble with that. I don't know if it's just me or everybody else notices that the more you constantly keep in the word of God, you get a boldness, a confidence that you can't explain, because the Bible tells us that that's who we are. Like the words that are written are a reflection of who we are. So when you read that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, you can do all things, you are this, you are beloved, you please God, all those things, they give you a certain, you feel yourself. It solves the personality puzzle. So when you constantly keep in the word of God and know the things that God has freely given you, the things that He constantly speaks about you, it gives you confidence. So in whatever you're going to do, please keep in the word of God. Pray about the meetings. Don't just think because I'm going to maybe lead worship or I'm going to in a small meeting, so therefore no need to pray about it. Every time you have to gather men and speak to them, don't take those places for granted. So pray about those little meetings. Pray about your YouTube channel. Pray about your audience. Every time you have to speak, really, don't keep God away. So that alone will build your confidence because it will show you who you are. And so when you step out to speak to people, you know who you are and you are confident that I can actually do this. And then you also need to have the right support system, the God kind of friends, a dream team, friends that correct you, friends that are cheering you on, like they always say, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. So when you have the right circle of friends, so people around you, people that are engaging, people that can give you positive criticism, not people that are going to be jealous or are going to discourage you and tell you, no, you can't do that, or no, you did this wrong. People that are always pointing out the wrong things that you did, like if you did 10 things, all the 10 would be bad. No, I don't think that's the energy that you need around you. So keep the right energy around you. And like me, before I put out content, I have a friend of mine that goes through it and we talk about things that I should have done right, things that I should have done better, but he doesn't criticize, oh no, you did this wrong, your posture was wrong. So the way he says it to me, I can look at myself like, yeah, he's right, actually. I need to improve in this area. So build those kinds of friends around you. And then you need to learn how to ride on your testimonies. I can never ever overemphasize how much power is in testimony. We overcame the enemy by the power of our testimony. So just think of that one thing that you did. If you were able to go maybe street preaching, or if you ever took a business risk, if you ever did something that was way out of the box and it worked for you, write on the testimony and say, if I could do that, then I can do it. I can speak, I can address, I can pass out my issues. That will build your confidence. Like it gives you a confidence that since the Lord didn't, if the Lord walked me through that, He will walk me through this again. So ride on the power of testimony. So you can actually build your confidence by self-imposed personalities from books, from your mentors. If there's somebody else there that you admire so much, you start, imitating them constantly. It can help you build your confidence. You're not necessarily copying them and trying to be like them, but you are getting the things that you like from them and then adding your own personal touch to them, and that helps you build your confidence as you're speaking. Like, since he did it perfectly the other time, I can say it like this and then add this to this, and that's how you build your confidence. Study how they walk around, maybe if they're holding a mic, study how they greet the people, study the eye contact, all those things, and then you can build your confidence from those self-imposed traits from other people. And not only just that, not only just imitating them, also study their milestones. If you're choosing to pattern your life after somebody else's life, consider their milestones. Have they achieved things that you want to achieve as well? And then also set goals according to those. Say, okay, this is what he did, that's how I'm going to go about my life, I'm going to do it much better. So you set goals for yourself. And like when you're working towards a goal, when you have a purpose, then it will give you the courage and the boldness to go for it. So don't just consider imitating them and leave it at that. Consider even the things that go beyond just speaking, things about their personal lives. Study them, study how they did it, and then work your way around it. I also noticed that a very good way to feel comfortable and be more confident while public speaking is take advantage of stories. There's a thing about stories. Stories have a way of getting undivided attention easily. So learn how to incorporate stories that are related to the topic that you're going to talk about, so you're not so serious, you're not so boring. People want to know how the gist ended, how the story ended. So incorporate stories a lot when you are speaking in the public meetings or even on your channel. Give us a life experience that we can relate with. Stories capture more than just attention. They get the feelings, they get the reactions, all that in one packet. So take advantage of stories as much as you can. And then also learn to listen and watch yourself. If you're a YouTuber like me, every time you record something, go through it and see the blunders that you did, maybe the things. For example, myself, I noticed that I move my hands a lot. I do a lot of hand movement. So the things that you're doing that are maybe distracting, and then you work on improving them. Also, you will know what vocabulary you're mostly using. Most of the time, I want to use the most complicated words, and I always forget, sometimes fail epically. So you get to know what things are slowing you down. And then you also get to work on your pace, your pauses, because sometimes you really have this great personality that you admire and you're imitating them, but you are trying to be so much like them that you're forgetting yourself. Ever had some people that are speaking and they're like, you know what I was going to do? So there's an inconsistency in that tone. So it's hard to follow up the story. So however much you're trying to imitate someone, please work with your own personality and listen to yourself, so you'll know that maybe when I'm trying to emphasize a point, when I'm overemphasizing a point, I get a bit too pitchy or I get a little fast, and then work on that. Even if you are somebody involved in production, now let's put it in a church setting, and your church maybe has live stream, go back to those clips and watch Why do you record stuff and just keep them for future use? Go back and see the mistakes that you did and then work upon correcting them. Cause trust me, every public speaker goes through the horror of listening to themselves speak for the first time, and it's not always pleasant the first time. The first time, I'm like, no, we're not releasing that video. But over time, you get more comfortable. You do away with the things that you felt uncomfortable with while you were watching yourself, and over time, improve upon those things. So please watch and listen to yourself. About the pacing and pitching, make sure that you're not so dramatic. You know, there are some people who make their speeches really dramatic that somebody can't even make the sense out of it. So don't make it so dramatic. Just know, since you're the one who wrote the notes by yourself, just know when to make key points. When you're making keywords, make sure that you slow down so that everybody understands it. You're not so pitchy so that it's spoiling their eardrum, but just use the right tone. And depending on the piece of information that you're passing on, input the punctuation marks at the right places so people can easily follow what you are telling them. Also, smiling while you're communicating shows that you are very comfortable. It also helps to put your audience at ease, especially if it's the kind of audience whereby they don't have the opportunity to talk back. Like I am speaking to you here on my YouTube channel, you can't speak back to me. So smiling is going to make you feel more comfortable and put you at ease and enjoy what I'm saying to you. So wherever you're going to have to speak to people, smile at them so that they feel comfortable around you, and communicate with your facial gestures. Like I said, your personality is God's gift to you. So when you're speaking, add a touch of your personality. If you're a playful person, keep your authentic self alive. Play with it. If you're a serious person, don't be shy about sharing that bit of you. And that's how you'll be able to share whatever piece of information that you have to share with much ease. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video. It goes a long way when you like the content. Please remember to leave a comment. Tell me how you build your confidence when you have to speak. How else can we build our confidence? Please share with us so we can all learn from each other. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Turn your notification bell on so you're just in time for the next time I post a video. I love you so much. Stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.